Um, coming back to your home state, Nashville guy, played your high school ball at Father Ryan. You come in as the captain today. What does this win mean for you personally?
Honestly, I mean, it was great being back home, but honestly, it was just great to get our first win of the season. So that's what we were really locked in on this week. No, a lot of focus on bringing energy and working as a team and being unselfish. So it was good to come, like you said, come back home. But I'm just glad we got the win.
For me, the discussion this week was bringing the juice back on defense. It seemed like you guys did that, especially early on, really set the tone. I believe 5 tackles for loss in the first quarter. I guess what was it? What was the feeling like as you guys took the field for this one as a defensive unit?
It was very fun, very fun. The last 2 weeks we kind of had grooves in and out, but really wasn't very consistent. So this week, I mean, we felt like, and the coaches emphasized, and even some of the players, we weren't playing with the same energy and enthusiasm that we were playing with last year. So that was a big focus in practice. 2 weeks, we had 2 weeks to prepare, so that helped as well. And those whole 2 weeks, everybody, I mean, from the coaching staff to the scout team, everybody brought their juice, and it showed tonight. So hopefully we can keep that going for the rest of the year.
Jeremy Tyler, MansfieldRivals.com. Just having that first win now under your belt. You didn't lose again today. Just had that first win. Just how big is that for you guys bouncing back after losing 2 tight games early in the season?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, anytime you get a W for the team, it's huge. We can start momentum and keep this going. So we got a tough opponent next week. We know that. And it's not going to get easier. I mean, we're going into conference play, so every team's going to be fighting. So, I mean, but getting that first win is always great. So, I mean, we start off conference play 1-0, and we're looking to keep this rolling.
Donald with the Daily News here again. I know the coaches and everybody says every year is a new year, but how did this one feel in comparison with the games that you guys had defensively last year? Where you guys had such a strong defense, yeah.
I felt, as a defense, we were locked in, very locked in as a defense, juice everywhere, and it was very, very fun. I was telling guys on the sideline, third quarter, I'm having a blast out here playing. So anytime you get a defense, especially with a bunch of good players flying around, it hypes up not only the defense but the whole team as well.
McDonald with the Daily News again. Asher O'Hara, their quarterback, 98 yards rushing, 217 passing. You guys do enough to hold him in check and hold this Middle Tennessee offense in check. I guess what was the biggest thing in kind of doing enough to slow him down enough to come away with the win?
Yeah, I mean, we know from last year and, this year that Asher was a great player. I mean, great quarterback. So one big thing we wanted to change was not allowing the quarterback to beat us with his feet. That was the thing we kind of struggled with last week and the week before. So, I mean, just locking in on the little stuff. I mean, I think we did a great job across the board. The front line, was very cognizant of the rush lanes, and that helped us out all around.
Jeremy, this is Nick from the College Life Show, and my question for you is: you guys are going to have Marshall next week for homecoming, and as a defense, what are you guys going to have to do to make sure that you hold their offense to minimal yardage?
I mean, kind of the same thing we did this week. We know, I know I have, and some of the other guys, we've been, watching them play a little bit. They've been playing different times than us. So we've seen what that offense can bring. So a great week of film, everybody locking in and everybody just doing their job. That was a big thing this week, and I think that really helped us a lot to slow this offense down, like you said, with MT. So going into Marshall is going to be the same game plan, but we have to, stay sharper. The few mistakes we made tonight, we can't make next week.
Anything else for Jeremy?
They said we good.
All right, thanks.
All right, appreciate it, y'all. Y'all have a nice night.
Thanks, Jeremy.
All right, I got Xavier here. Questions for him whenever you're ready.
McDonald with the Daily News in Bowling Green. The receiver group came in with a lot of depth to the year. You guys lose Jaquez, you lose Jakor, you don't have Craig today. The coaches were high on you. from the start of camp, being able to make plays. And you came out here and showed it today. I guess what was it like for you being out there and finally getting your chance?
Nobody but God. Like, God works in mysterious ways. And it was just another opportunity for me. And I feel like I had to seize the moment. And that's what I came to do.
Offense started to get going a little bit. It took a little while. And I know negative plays to start off 3 of your first 4 drives. But once it got going, you guys started picking up yards on first down. How much did that kind of just help set the tone?
You know, when the game first started off, you know, everybody be so hyped up. We just had to calm down and get a good drive going. You know, Coach said we're going to drop some balls and we're going to keep coming back to you. So, you know, so I thank him for that. And we just had to believe, and that's all.
Xavier, Matthew Hargrove here with the College Heights Herald. You had 73 yards and a touchdown tonight. What was working so well for you?
Just focusing and having fun. Really my main thing. And just making plays when my numbers called. Even though I left some balls out there on the field, but Coach Helton, all he wants is just to win. So that's what it's all about, and that's what we did.
With the Daily News again, it wasn't just you stepping up. Dayton Wade stepped up in a big way tonight as well. What did you see from him?
Amazing. That kid got a lot of heart. He deserves to be out there playing, and I felt like he was focused. You know what I'm saying? First time being out there on the offense. I feel like he did great. He did what he had to do, get the win. That's all that matters.
Touchdown before halftime. How important was that to just even the score up heading into the break?
It was very important. Every drive is important to us. We don't look at any drive we look to score every time. So that was really huge for us. So,
Xavier, for you, I mean, like Mark Matthews said, 73 yards tonight, but also as an offense, 326, you know, tonight total. That's a lot more you had the last couple of weeks just to get that offense going. How big is that for you guys?
that's great. It's real big for us. I feel like we just putting pressure on other teams, more teams. And next week we got Marshall, another conference game. I feel like we got to come out on top, have a good week of practice, and be able to put the same numbers up or more next week.